Hey guys, welcome back to another pointless thing that shouldn't exist, but I feel entitled to have an opinion on the internet of. I don't know, it's not really an opinion, isn't it? I just feel entitled to have this thing. I feel entitled that I should be allowed to have conversations with someone, and I have no friends, so. Anyway, I don't know what to say. What am I doing today? I don't know. I can. Okay. I'll tell you. Let's rate this. Shall we? You don't have a choice because I'm gonna do it anyway. I got this. It was actually cheap. It was £11. Yeah. What am I doing? Okay. Mayor Fisk. So it was a run, I assume. This is technically my first comic that I actually brought. Okay. Anyway, so I've had it. I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know how they work. I don't think there is like a way. The story obviously is going to be carried on in a different thing, and this has been 2015, so it already has been carried on. But where do I see it? I don't know, because it doesn't tell you, and this is a reprint, and I know what reprint to get if they've even reprinted that one. I think they have, because this was reprint. I don't know what to say. Okay, so the thing is, as you can tell, I grew up with Dogman, so technically they're the first comics I've ever brought and read, but not out of my money, because I was an age that does not have money, and I still am. And then I got this recently. So the original X-Men comics. I really love the way they write women in this. It's great. It's not, and that's the joke. Then I got this because I saw it in Morrison's, and it was like £3 something, which is really cheap. And I'm gonna get them every time I see them there. If there's more, I'm getting them. Let's rate this one real quick because I have some things I want to say about it. First of all, it's a bit misleading, even though it's still like the Deadpool and Wolverine thing, but Deadpool does not appear in this. His dead body does, but it's his daughter. It came from a poster of his daughter. I'm not going to show you because I can't be bothered. Okay. But yeah, either way, it's a short story. It's pretty cool, but like, the thing is, this is an actual issue. That's why it's small compared to this, because this is a bunch of issues in one arc. And I don't know if it's a run either, because I don't know if the writer only did this arc that is in here. Yeah. So I guess I can't really critique it on it not like them not being together. And I guess Deadpool probably appears in later issues because they're gonna bring him back to life, because this is Marvel. They have the hand, but I don't think the hand is related to this. But it's Deadpool, so yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, this one here. As you can see, I wanted this one. I brought this one because as all the Defenders, I don't know if it's all, but like my knowledge says it is. Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Spider-Man, Daredevil, of course, Echo, and Misty Knight, which my knowledge comes from the Defenders shows, which I haven't seen them all yet because I'm still going through them all. And I haven't seen Echo yet, or Moon Knight. And Misty Knight at the moment is an annoying police officer. And I didn't think she'd evolve from that, but I guess she does evolve into the Defender, maybe. Detective, isn't she, actually? But it kind of is hinted when she's first like shown that she has powers, but then they just kind of do nothing with it at the moment. But it's either way, if they do more with it later, it was still like postponed for ages and just shown her with no powers. I remember they didn't show it for ages, and then it came out just one time. They used it for a sec, and then it just went again. Yeah, the thing is with this, they do appear in one of the issues on this. And not all of them do much. I think it's, let me get to the page. Oh my god, look, just look how cool the art is though. Anyway, Misty and I think Echo, if I can find it, has a conversation for a bit together. Spider-Man speaks a lot, and Spider-Man fights a lot. Spider-Man's like the only one that actually does something. Luke Cage says like one line, and Iron Fist and Jessica Jones they kind of say two, but either way, and do nothing. They don't really fight. It's kind of only Spider-Man and Daredevil that fights. But other than that, it's implied that they fight. But you know who is cool in this? That's not on the cover because they used the coolest cover, I assume, from the issues, and it's good they use this, but he's not on the cover, and I didn't know about him until now. A geezer called yeah, also She-Hulk is like here, like, but she doesn't appear, so it's kind of set out of nowhere. Anyway, I'll get back to the hero in a moment. Hero, I don't really know, he likes to kill people. But Muse, I think his name is, the villain that I never saw either. He's like a horror like artist thing, and it's so cool. It's so cool. Here he is. It's really cool. Okay, but what's his name? Blind Spot, right? Blind Spot. Yeah, he is pretty cool. I don't know if I've never heard of him before, so I don't know if like the common public likes him, but I do. Also, his black suit just kind of came out of nowhere. I never heard of that either. I mean, it looks cool, but it's just kind of like, why? But like, yeah. Where's Blind Spot? There was a cool panel of Blind Spot. Yeah, there's a lot of Blind Spot here, but I want to find the panel of Blind Slot. Blind Slot. Yeah, this one here. Here he is. And then stuff happens. He's pretty cool. I don't really know what his powers are, other than he can turn invisible. But he has kind of like a spider-like suit, so it's kind of cool. That's really all I have to say about this. The story's good, but I guess it's kind of like, kind of fast. What I did realize, this is Mayor Fisk, and spoilers, the mayor's run is wait, Fisk as in a mayor, Fisk as the mayor is like, from what I know, unless he comes back alive, is that his whole presidency, as in being a mayor, is in all of this. So they don't do a lot with it, like a lot of other variations, I think, does do a lot from what I heard, because I heard some crazy stories about Fisk being a mayor. So I guess they could have done that more, but apparently, spoilers again, Daredevil is now the mayor, which I would like to read more of it, but I don't know what that would be, because it just mentions these cool Daredevil like reprints, which like I don't think they carry on the story. I'm pretty sure they're completely different versions. I don't know how these work, and I don't know why I'm talking about these comics anyway. This wasn't the original plan, but bye.